Good afternoon. My name is Peter Gezen. I'm head of foundation at Belgian football club Club Brugge, and I'm glad to have the honor to present to you our shortlisted project for the Modern Football Awards 2020, The Bear and His Calf. But before I'll explain you the entire project of our children's reading story, I'll give you some background information about our foundation. Our foundation at the football club is a separate non-profit organization founded by the football club in 2007. Our task is to help them, the football club, fulfill their corporate social responsibilities. And our goal is to use the social power of football and impact of football to make a positive contribution to society. It places an extra focus on vulnerable groups within the society, and more specifically in the regions where we have our fan base. The vision that we have as an organization is that we want to create champions on and off the field, and especially in the community, by making a difference for those in need. We want this to be an innovative pioneer in Belgium and Europe on the CSR level. The baseline of our football club is no sweat, no glory, where we believe that passion, hard work, and giving your best will lead to success. But with our foundation, we also believe that you need to have a heart for each other. And heart stands for being helpfulness, helping for those in need, being ethical and equal, also being ambitious on the pitch, but also off the pitch, being righteous, doing the right things, and also work as a team. With the ambition of no heart, no glory, we also have four different categories where we have projects on. We have a heart for sports, where everyone deserves the chance to play sports and to play football, to participate. Like we have a special needs team, we have a walking football team. We also have a heart for inclusion, where everyone should feel at home at the football club, should be part of the football club, should join us in the football world. We also have a heart for health. We are a professional football club who want a healthy environment for everyone, a healthy lifestyle. And we have a heart for education, where we believe everyone has the right for a good and proper education. Well, the project I would like to explain to you is our shortlisted project, The Bear and His Calf. And before I'll explain the entire project, I'll give you some project backgrounds. As we all know, all the sports fan have that much love for their club. Every fan prefers his own team, his own colors, his own players, his mascot. It's that love for the club that unites us. We pass the love for our club from father to son, from mother to daughter, and we all know this passion. I know you back home also know this passion, because it's that fire, that passion that we use on a day-to-day basis to do our CSR work. But love for a football club also has a downside for some. As being that big a part of our identity, some fans use this as an excuse to display unacceptable behavior, to setting the wrong example, an excuse for violence, rivalry, hatred for those who are not us, who don't support our colors. And despite the fact that there have been numerous awareness campaigns and actions across European football against racism, we all have to admit that football still faces a big problem, like racism, hooliganism, verbal abuse, discrimination. Also at Club Brugge, we have had some problems in history. So that was a big challenge for us. We wanted to tackle. We wanted to send out a strong message against racism, disrespect, and violence. We wanted to reach out to fans by letting the fans tell the messages themselves, and in that way affect current and future generations of fans. We also wanted to call out to other clubs to nurture together with us a mutual respect for each other in that message. We have done that by making a bedtime children's story, The Bear and His Calf. Now, it's not just a bedtime story. We use the fact that love for football is passed down from one generation to another. I think if you look at your own personal way, that also counts for you. The first time you went to the football perhaps was with your mother or your father, because it's also the way, on that way, we show the next generation how we support our club. With the story that we have made, we want to reach out to our supporters back home. Instead of making another fun video or organizing a major stadium event, by reading the story to our children, we confront opinions of parents to those of their children when it comes to supporting one team. We want to make sure that other teams maybe are our competitors on the pitch, but never our enemies. And to showcase you that, I will read out the first page of our children's book. It's a special day for Baby Bear today. He's off to the football match for the very first time to watch his club play. Let's go, says Daddy Bear, or we'll be late. I've got you a present, calls Mama Bear. Wait, it's a scarf with blue and black so pretty. My favorite colors, Baby Bear shouted excitedly. He looks at himself in the mirror proud and strong. Daddy Bear laughs. Hurry up now, come along. At first, as you can see, it seems like a normal children's bedtime story. It tells the story of Daddy Bear, our mascot in Bruges, who takes his baby bear to the football match for the very first time. And on their way to the stadium, they meet other animals who are also on the way to their own match. But the story also has a clear second layer, not only for the kids, but also for the parents who are telling the story. We use the mascots of other football clubs in Belgium. For instance, the rabbit with green and black scarf from our city neighbors, Club Brugge, the forest owl of Antwerp FC, the black and white zebra of Charleroi, and the buffaloes from my other colleagues from Ghent. They represent their colors. And I'll read another passage to give you an idea. There's zebra racing by with steady tread. Now a question pops up in Baby Bear's head. Daddy, is zebra black or is he white? Daddy Bear says, thinking with all his might. Good question. Zebra mutters with a pensive note. I don't really think about it. It's simply my coat. You decide. Black or white, it doesn't matter to me. Your skin is your skin, says Baby Bear. That's what I see. That's not wise, Baby Bear, Daddy Bear says with a grunt. Look at his scarf. The colors are different. Let's go, says Daddy Bear. We'd better run, or we'll be late and miss all the fun. Throughout the story, it's Daddy Bear and Baby Bear meet the other animals, and it's Daddy Bear who is a little bit rejective to meeting the other mascots, to talking to them, to helping them, as he sees them as enemies. And it's Baby Bear who is willing to talk and to help them. And I won't spoil you the entire story, but the animals all meet up on the river, on the creek, where they realize that the bridge is broken, and all the animals are very angry because everybody is going to miss their match until they realize that they have to work together. Baby Bear says, we need to work together as one. Take off your scarf and pass it along. We'll tie them together and work as a team. And that's how all the animals cross the stream. Everyone feeling light at heart, just in time for the match to start. Believe it or not, but everyone wishes each other lots of fun. As you can see, it's the animals who all think that the colors distinguish them from each other. At least that's what they think at first. They realize that football, the love of football, is what unites them. By working together, everybody can reach his goal. Everybody can enjoy the football. Now, it was a very nice story. We also had a big, nice launch by having football players, Club Brugge players going to the classrooms for reading sessions in Dutch-speaking part and French-speaking part of Belgium. We also made a video of our captain, Ruud Vormer, who's reading the story for his son back home. The day after the launch event in the classrooms, we had an event, a kids event, where the book was a giveaway gift for them. And it was also a present for our junior fan club members and our youth players for Christmas. We also send it out a copy to the public libraries to include in their collection, so it can be used to lend to anyone who is interested. You can still see that on the websites of the libraries that is often lent to fans. And also primary schools in Bruges or the region of Bruges received a copy to use for education on their educational purposes. And last season, instead of sending out the traditional Christmas cards, we send a copy of the book to unite, to call out to the other clubs to work together, to join us in the message. We also send it to the other professional football teams in Belgium as our Christmas gift. We've handed out a copy on match days instead of the traditional Fanion flag. We gave a book to the captain of the opponent. And we also made an entire interactive website where the story can be read on, in Dutch, French, and English. If you have time later on, you can see the link, thebearandhisscarf.com. It's a nice interactive website. Now, the story was well appreciated, got a lot of media attention, national and internationally. Even fans from other clubs congratulated us on social media with our approach. And it also led to a huge impact. We made at the first run 5,000 copies who had been printed and given away. We choose not to sell it, to give it away as a gift, because the moment you sell it, it becomes a product, not the message. The website, The Bear and His Scarf, reached up to 55,000 people who have read the story online. As I said, the launch and the project has been picked up by national and international media, and the entire campaign reached up to 5 million people throughout social media. Now, what brings the future? Perhaps a sequel, The Bear and the Scarf #2. But also it gives us a big insight by letting the fans tell the message themselves. You are reaching a big impact because they are the megaphones. They are the fans who spread the story, to spread this message for us. So that was my presentation. Thank you. I will just check if there are any questions. I see chat box here. No questions. If you have any questions, you can also send me an email to my contact details, or you can use the rest of the time to watch the video. There will be videos underneath the video box about the launch with our captain, and also the case movie to tell the story in an additional site next to our talk. Yeah, we received a nice quote as well, because we also believe that the idea about it is very universally. We got other clubs also who have other mascots. For instance, Stefano, your mascot, the snake from Inter Milan, can be used perhaps in the sequel. But we also were contacted by some other clubs who loved the idea and who asked how we did that, and are thinking about using the same idea of using the mascots, using the idea of it to make sure. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I hope we can go to the next presentation.